Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play XCOM Enemy Within. Without further ado, we have a UFO landing site mission. Actually, you know what? With some further ado for once. You so rarely hear people say that. What do we have going on here? It's been a few days since I last played XCOM. We've got some decent soldiers, actually, along with the squatty, getting psionic testing done. That just started, apparently, and everybody else is good to go. This actually looks like we're in a pretty good situation here. What about engineering? What do you got going on? Some satellites under production. Heavy plasma currently being researched. Alright, I'd say we're going to go to this UFO landing site then. What we could do here, do I really actually need two supports? One of them is a colonel, one of them is a sergeant. I can't help but feel that I'm missing somebody here. Let me clear out Sergeant Fisher and see if there's anybody else that I could actually get here. You know what? She actually is the problem is, here's what I'm struggling with. I really do not need two supports, but I would like to have two half-decent supports, you know, just in case. Jill Fisher, has she reached the level where she can actually what am I trying to say here? I'm looking at her abilities. Does she have 3 medkits? She does. So she's not as good as Florence Nightingale, but maybe I should take Florence Nightingale off of this mission, like clear her out instead, and put on maybe Katerina Sokolova instead, so that she can actually level up and we can have another assault here. So she obviously needs some stuff. We should probably start making Titan armor, but I guess that can wait until the next episode. And you know what? Instead of giving her a frag grenade, let's give her an arc thrower, because we can maybe get her close enough to the enemy to do some stuff. Light plasma rifle, that is a 4 to 6, 10%, 8 to 10. What about laser rifle? It's exactly the same. What about the laser assault rifle? 4 to 6, 10% chance, 8 to 10. Exactly the same. Okay. Is everybody decked out and good to go here? I think so. Looks good to me. Alright, in any case then, let's begin. Actually, you know what? I might have one laser pistol that I can give. Nope, okay. Probably next time I get some money, I should spend at least a decent chunk of it actually building some equipment, because we will have, you know, things like precision sniper rifle. We may actually have one of those built already. We should maybe make some more. Well, we're going to have heavy plasma done soon. Anyway, I don't know, I think we've already done precision laser. We needed, like, plasma sniper is what we need to build. Anyway, forgive me. It always takes me, like, 2.5, 3 minutes to get back into, you know, the swing of things when it comes to XCOM here. Things have been going real well, though. What a nice-looking area here. Lighting here is really good. Okay, so, the reason I'm taking Sokolova on this mission, she's done some decent stuff for us, but she's also, oh, I'm gonna do, like, a very bad thing here. Let's dash all the way up here with running gun, and she can always overwatch or take a shot if we aggro aliens. She didn't, which is great, because now we can actually feel way more confident about moving all of our squad mates up, and this will allow us to capture that meld as quickly as possible. Excellent, okay. And also, you know, the meld is actually of pretty critical importance, because I am looking to upgrade my mech troopers as much as possible. Obviously, oh, there we go, we got one over there. Obviously, gene mod's important as well. But I want to get these 3rd level mechs, because we are coming into the point where we're not quite at the end of the game, but like as soon as we discover, I'm just going to move her behind this cover. As soon as we discover which one of our troopers actually has some psionic abilities, I think we might be 1 or 2 missions away from the end, if we so choose to be anyway. But for now, we don't have to worry about that, because we are just on your standard XCOM UFO landing, which means we're gonna have some shitty aliens, and we're also gonna have some not so shitty aliens. Shitty aliens, of course, being aliens that are annoying to deal with. But anyway, we still haven't encountered sectopods, and that's what I worry about, because those are seriously hellish. Hopefully we don't encounter those on this mission. So again, you know, here's part of the value of having assaults. I am going to move our second assault with her running gun up here. And we have discovered some chrysalids, but that's not so bad. 3 chrysalids, easy enough to take out. If we don't get shots on them this turn, we'll have overwatches that we can use. Actually, it looks like a well-placed rocket might be enough to do what needs to be done here. So since she had running gun, she will actually be able to get 2 shots. 2 times 96 seems pretty awesome. Critical chance was there, but we'll take 1 chrysalid down very easily. This is one of those enemies that I thought was so difficult when we played Enemy Unknown earlier, but you know, the more I play this, but that will actually hit my own squad member. The more I play this, the more I'm like, yeah, you know, chrysalids not so bad. They're not my favorite enemy to encounter, but they're not my least favorite. Why doesn't it turn yellow? I mean, it's good, right? I mean, maybe we should leave him here for now, just in case we actually do have a shot. Obviously, this is our support, and we do have a shot with our support, but I would rather get her a little bit closer first. And she should still have a shot. Might not be a great one. 76% chance to hit. The problem is the 0% critical here, but whatever. We'll take the shot anyway. All right, that's good damage. That means a grenade would actually be enough to hurt them some more. Which is good because, remember, we have our Roll Fizzlebeef here. Could just chuck a grenade in there and ruin one of their lives. So, yeah, I think we should do so. Let's... at least, basically I want to get Fizzlebeef more kills. The more kills this man gets, the greater his glory and the legend of his rule continues. So we'll just toss one of these bad boys in here. Oh, this will cause, oh, it'll damage the meld canister. Okay, well, I won't do that then. I'll put Fizzlebeef on Overwatch instead. And we do have a frag grenade here that I could use. And if I could toss, yeah, I can toss this in there without damaging that meld canister, which is beautiful. And this meld canister is looking real easy to get. Oh, this is one of the big UFOs. So this actually may be the mission where we get introduced to sectopods. This seems real frightening, actually. Scatter laser doesn't give you a shot. Pistol doesn't give you a shot. Okay, so we'll just put you on Overwatch. Probably Overwatch with a pistol, because the scatter laser is very unlikely to hit. And we have jet boots, which I'm actually going to turn on here. And this will allow us to get close enough to take a shot with the railgun. And we have enough people on Overwatch that I feel reasonably confident that even if this Chrysalis actually survives this, I think we'll be fine. We have a 69% chance to hit the magic number. That's a miss, actually, because it clawed the air in front of it, thereby, you know, invoking the Coriolis effect. All right, Overwatch is big here, especially from Fizzlebeef. Fizzlebeef don't miss. I told you, 9 damage, good enough. So these are, this is one of the kind of missions that's effed with me a little bit when I previously did my series on Enemy Unknown, because these ships are huge, and they have a lot of aliens inside of them usually, which is, you know, probably the more devastating part. So everyone's just gonna come out here. We already got 1 meld canister, like that's adequate, I would say, for our mission today. It sucks that we don't have a sniper. You know, obviously that's been the sore spot for us for a long time. I've been wanting the sniper on my XCOM Enemy Unknown playthrough was one of the most valuable members of my team, without any question. But so far, Jude Law's been okay. If she turns out to be psychic, that will save me a lot of problems. But apart from that, just you know, getting killed or not getting as many kills as I would like them to get. So got a lot of people going on Overwatch this turn. Hopefully we don't encounter any aliens. Or, sorry, not Overwatch. I got a lot of people using or reloading this turn. That scatter laser has about, yeah, 0.69% chance to hit. So, we have some Berserkers and some Mutons. Now, they are moving in kind of separate directions, which sucks. Mostly because I was hoping I would actually be able to, you know, smash them. Why can't I use Kinetic Strike? Seriously? Maybe I have to, like, get right next to it?
That's affirmative.
Let's see if we can do this. I haven't used Kinetic Strike in so long, it doesn't feel right. Yeah, okay. So we're going to try to push him, like, into the other Muton. I don't even know if this will do it, but let's see. It's been a while since we used the uppercut. So it did 12 damage, that's really good. And then this Berserker will move. I don't know if he could have done much better than that, honestly. So, oh, the Berserker has chosen not to move. That should make my life way easier. 91% chance to basically kill the Berserker. Fizzlebeef don't miss! That has become my new hashtag of choice. How about this guy? 74% chance to get the kill. Fizzlebeef don't fucking miss. One of these days he will, but that day is not today. Okay, so maybe we'll just put people on Overwatch for now, unless you need to reload, in which case maybe we'll do some ye old move and reloads. Keep in mind, there is a... you should get behind this cover here. There is the 1 Muton left. So ideally, I would like to kill him before he has the chance to throw a grenade or otherwise get a shot in. We're going to need both of these to hit, though, I think. That's a big miss. That is also an extraordinary miss. It almost looked like she was shooting at the missed laser tracer of the other unit. So we might actually get shot here, unless he's already taken all of his action points. Oh, he's pulled out the pistol and completely missed as well. He must have been trained at the same school as most of our other soldiers. All right, Fizzlebeef, my man. What is the fucking hashtag? Repeat the mantra. Fizzlebeef don't miss. He does sometimes need to reload, though, which is unfortunate. So yes, I realize I am not really moving forward, not really securing myself any more meld canisters, but we'll, you know what, let's run and gun up here. I confused myself at the start of this mission because I thought that this was going to be one of those relatively simple, like, oh, there's a UFO, we kill a few aliens, and then there's an outsider, and we kill the outsider. Boom, boom, you're good to go, right? That is not how this has gone so far. This is shaping up to be one of the more difficult missions, or mission types at least. This is the mission type where you oftentimes encounter some of the later game aliens, at least in the one series that I've done before, that I've mentioned ad nauseum here. So I made a very aggressive move with our squatty assault. Luckily, I do still have some moves left. She does have a shot. 50, 26, 26. I'm gonna give her the ye old 50% chance to hit here. Pretty big miss. It actually looked like she hit the other target. Okay. So, remember that our mechs can't take value from cover.
For the attacks taking place during the alien abductions?
What? Excuse me, Dr. Valen? Could you, you know, speak up when you're talking to me? Well, that's another shot at the wrong alien, unfortunately. Fizzlebeef has already dedicated his turn to the art of reloading. Is this full cover? Like, it really does not look like it's full cover. But what this does mean is that we do have a turn where we can maybe get... Oh, it's so close. There we go. We can get both of them in by like 1 pixel. So there's the value from the support in the form of a smoke grenade. I'm mostly worried about the assault, I would say. And you know what? Our units are reasonably far apart, so I don't necessarily find myself super concerned with a grenade or something coming in. If only you could have done 1 more damage, our lives would have been so much better, Fizzlebeef. Or Big McLarge, huge. Sorry, the big difference there. She's flanked, so yeah. She's gonna take this one on the chin. She may actually end up dying. This would be the most valuable squad member we've lost in a little while. There's another shot coming in here. She's suppressed, but she's not dead yet. This shot will be all important, I think, if they choose to take the shot at the same person. It is missed. Okay. Remember that Robot Lady has some suppression of her own. Or, sorry, not suppression. Some restorative mist of her own. Alright. So, obviously, Fizzlebeef, being the Ubermensch here, is going to come in and at least snag 1 kill for us. This is a 66% chance to hit, but Fizzlebeef don't miss. Might as well get that, that percentage indicator out of there. He has another shot afterwards, but I guess there has to be an enemy in target in order to take advantage of that. Or in range to take advantage of that, which actually makes a great deal of sense. Obviously, I want to... Well, this guy has to be killed, so how are we going to kill it? That guy's not on Overwatch, so we're going to try to kill the unit. Only 41%, but I do have a kinetic strike that I could use. But it won't hit. It will not hit. What about the other one? 23. Wow, Robot Lady, you kind of suck, like, a lot, but if you just don't miss this, then we're good to go. Wow, you were standing, like, right next to him, and you shot it right over his freaking shoulder. How could you miss that? Those shoulders are enormous. Anyway, we're going to come into the full cover here. We really need to kill the unit that is suppressing the, yeah, come on. Oh, you are the worst. We need to kill the unit that's suppressing this lady. Otherwise, like, I have to run my support in here and then use a med kit, and that's real scary. That is a scary situation. So, here we go. We'll heal you up. You're gonna get healed for at least, yeah, okay, 6. That's good. But that's the end of our turn, isn't it? Unless I have the assault that's kind of up on the hill over there. Oh, she can actually get behind you and maybe do some dirty stuff. I do have rapid fire. Okay, so let's. This is why Android Cactus is among the elite on this squad, right? Excuse me? Excuse me? Okay, I don't know. So, did I... What? No. No, that's not... No, you were supposed to go in through... Okay. Well, no harm, no foul, I suppose. Disregard all those positive things I was about to say about you, though. So we'll just throw her on Overwatch. Okay, this is a big turn. We have 1 Overwatch. That had to happen, obviously. We can still make use of our med kits here. That did not have to happen. But at least they've exhausted their turns. All right. So obviously, 55% chance to hit. We'll take this times 2 because we can right now. All right, that's pretty good. And a second hit into a kill would be amazing here. Obviously, this has not gone particularly well so far. Good! You've taken some lessons from the master here. You are still reasonably fine. You have some serious problems. What are your odds? 23. 36. That thing is not on Overwatch, though. Okay, where can you go? This is the question. I don't have run and gun. Is this... I want it to be inside of the base. If I come down here, am I going inside of the base? Okay, this is what I wish to have done on the last turn. Sadly, did not work out like that. 64 or 2 times 50. We'll take the 2 times 50. That's a big miss. I don't know why we got 2 misses there. Oh, that explains it then. We don't have run and gun. Okay, we do have Fizzle Beef, the most valuable natural resource known to man. But this is tempting because he might miss here. 51? I don't want to break the oh my god. If Fizzle Beef misses, then what could we possibly hope to do? What mere mortals, what can they hope to do? We will send Sokolova. It does kind of sound like her name is a little bit like Sack Lover, though. She's going to take a very low percentage shot and miss here because that is the flavor of the day. We got a 23% chance to hit. Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. You come here, and you issue your second med kit already to our Robot Lady. Robot Lady has a move. She's got to murder this man. Otherwise, she will be murdered herself. So we'll put her very close to the Muton. This should be a killer shot. 91% chance to hit. Cannot use Kinetic Strike for whatever reason. But anyway, 91% chance to get the kill. Okay, sometimes Who Dares wins. That was pretty rough, though. Okay, now we have 2 Seekers, I guess. So this is the moment of truth where we take our opportunity to have everybody that needs to reload, and if you don't need to reload, then you go on Overwatch. Fizzleby, for example, never misses, so we might as well just take him and have this opportunity to shoot him, or shoot with him, I should say. And then he can reload with a second turn here. It's probably a smart idea to get Android Cactus into cover here and have her, as a result of this, be a little bit closer to everybody else, so her Overwatch is maybe a little bit more valuable and she's less likely to be caught out. So this is, again, another mission that could end up being, you know, on the order of like a half hour or something like that, so we need to keep that in mind. I'm going to move my Robot Lady a little deeper in here, and this is so on the next turn, if I do end up using my, yeah, you obviously have to reload. If I do end up using the Healing Mist, I can get closer to everybody that may need it, so... Again, if you don't need reloading, more or less, you are going to be on Overwatch in this turn. Obviously, I'm naively hoping that this Seeker is the last remaining enemy. Yeah, we should have, like, several reaction shots here. Enough reaction shots, anyway. Yeah, we basically smoked the shit out of that salmon, so clearly I don't understand seafood at all. So the last meld canister, fuck it at this point, basically. If you need to reload, now is the opportunity. Well, you have people protecting you from the benefits, or with the benefits of Overwatch. As much as I hate to do this, I am going to use my other med kit to heal Robot Lady. She's not Robot Lady anymore. She's just the lady I have who is a robot, but still. We still have her Restorative Mist, which sounds like a shampoo, but anyway, I digress. Alright, so now we start getting people into position and breaching through here. It's unfortunate how this mission has gone, but that's okay. We haven't lost anybody yet. We very, very nearly lost someone, but we didn't. So, crisis averted. We'll take a fairly standard approach to this. We have 6 units, and we also have a 3 different ways to send the units, so we'll be sending 3 kind of down each path that we can see here. I guess there's technically more ways because there's these like ramparts here, which is actually probably the right way to go as opposed to going through the doors. But they make such great Smash Mouth inspired music that I think I have to go with them. Anyway, though, we're just gonna walk up the ramp and hopefully be okay to go here. Next turn, anyway. This turn, Has everybody used all their, or used any ammunition? Has anybody used any ammunition? Ammunition, that's what I was going to say. I apologize, I am a little bit under the weather today, so I'm going to use that as a very convenient... No. Don't. Okay, thank God. I accidentally misclicked, but we did find some holding tanks, which is basically meaningless except for this dialogue that I'm talking over. But yes, I'm a little under the weather, so I'm using that as a catch-all excuse, despite its irrelevance, for why I am having trouble stringing together a coherent sentence today. You know what? I feel safer, Android Cactus, having you behind cover, even if I don't see any aliens, because you are the most valuable, well, not the most valuable. You're one of the most valuable resources currently in the squad. In any case, again, we're going to have double assaults coming this way. That's not double assaults. This is an assault and a heavy. That's fine, though. And then we have a mech and an assault on the left side, who will be joining a mech and an assault in the middle, apparently, because I cannot click appropriately. Sometimes it does get a little wonky, whether you're clicking on the ramp or, you know, especially when there's any verticality involved, it creates an issue sometimes. But, oh, this isn't an assault, this is a support. Okay, I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know my own squad. I should have brought Florence Nightingale. Of course, when I don't bring Florence Nightingale, we end up needing more med kits. Anyway, O'Connell beeps. Let's move our way in here, shall we? Wary about the way that I'm clicking here. Doesn't really matter which square you're on, I guess. You seem to be relatively fine out here. Let's move Fisher over here. She is unwounded as of right now. There's the other meld canister. Okay, so I am actually going to have our mech trooper dash over here because I want her to provide some cover for us to pick up this meld canister. If I had to guess, you know, it was pretty slow going. We're not even going to go in on this turn, by the way, but it was pretty slow going through the early stages of this game, so my guess is that it's probably going to expire on this turn, this turn or the next turn, but we'll see. For now, I guess we'll just move some units forward. I don't really want to breach through those right doors until we know what we're facing, but by the same token, I almost have to, because well, if I wanted, let's bring up a hypothetical situation. What if I end up encountering, you know, a bunch of mutons in that room where the meld canister is? Well, then I want to have these units as close to the front as possible so that they can still offer their expertise in combat there, because the existing 3 units we have over there theoretically could handle it, but might not be enough. So I think it's important to have as many units in the vicinity as is possible. We can see that there's more aliens kind of over the hump here. Oh, I was 1 turn away. Oh, well. That's okay. We still did get 1 meld canister, so, you know, we were never likely on this mission to finish before the meld canisters actually expired. So, shit happens, basically. I would like to not do what I'm about to do, so let's think this through logically. We're gonna start with our support, and we're gonna move her kind of in behind this half cover here, so she's covered from at least a couple of these angles. This was actually, I think, a mission where, or a mission type at least, where I made like a few mistakes and ended up in the old series, I should say, although I've made many here. And I ended up like losing some aliens, and then I had to track them down like across this enormous swath of territory. So I'm hoping to avoid the same thing here by doing kind of like a sweep on the edges while I still have vision on the middle, and this will allow me presumably to maybe fare a little bit better. We do have a run and gun. Run and gun I really like as a way to kind of aggressively move forward, not just for getting a kill, but also aggressively like figuring out where enemies may actually be. That was a move I shouldn't have done. I thought this door was open and we would have a line of sight through here, but we don't. The good news is, yeah, this may actually be the final compartment on this ship, which is a song, I believe Europe wrote a song about that. Not the continent, but the, you know, the band who represents the values of the continent, of course. If I come up here, am I gonna get some problems? I don't think so. I'm gonna run and gun up here as well. Again, this is largely just to allow us to advance to a more forward position before things really start getting hectic, which I imagine is gonna happen as soon as we open this door. So she'll just go on Overwatch. Anyone else who is not on Overwatch, welcome to being on Overwatch. And I'm relatively comfortable with our position right now. This has not been, obviously, a foolproof sterling silver quality mission. Is sterling silver even a quality metal? That shows how much I know about, you know, stones. But if it is, then this has not been that. That being said, we've been relatively unpunished for transgressions over the course of this run, so I'm thrilled about that. We are going to put our forces in as close to an okay position for this breach as we can. Mostly, I just want to make sure that our mechs have line of sight if we open this door and there's immediately enemies. Because if we do that, that's awesome. Because, again, Fizzlebeef misses occasionally, but not very often. That doesn't quite roll off the tongue as well as the other expression did, but so be it. So we got both mechs kind of juiced up and ready to go here. I would love to have our heavy... would love to have our heavy like here, and I know that he's not covered in case something happens, but this gives him a very good line of sight for rockets, and we'll just put our assault up here, and do we have another... Oh, this is our other assault. I guess I'm going to put her over here, and she'll probably be a little bit closer to being able to, like, run and gun in there at some point, or have, like, a good needle grenade shot. One thing is for sure, we're about one rocket launcher away from having 5 funerals in the same time. Closed casket. But here we go. This is some moment of truth. Let's see what enemies we've got behind the door here, if any, immediately visible. I see, yeah, there's...
I don't think there's any question now.
Okay.
The goal of this alien research is to the detriment of all mankind.
Oh, no kidding. Dr. Shen, you're smarter than you look. I have no doubt in my mind now. The goal of the alien research is to the detriment of all mankind. How did you figure that one out when they started murdering like 90% of our squad? Okay, let's start with the units we have flanks on. That's not, I don't like that as much. What I do like is our, it's only a 5% chance for the arc thrower to work. Okay, Fizzlebeef, what do you got for me? 64, that's a hit. Android Cactus, 66, though. That could be better. Obviously, you know, sectoid commanders, we got mind control, so we want to get that taken care of as soon as possible. So I think what we do... The problem is that if Fizzlebeef takes this shot, he won't have a shot on anybody else, right? So, but maybe that's okay. She's got 2 shots. So I think maybe we should have her... You know what? Okay, you got a 40% chance to hit this? Are you crazy? Since she has it 2 times, let's give her the 2 times 53, and hopefully she just hits the first one. At the very least, she destroyed some cover, which is going to come in handy for us. She may actually have another shot. Oh, she doesn't get 2 times, actually. Okay, my bad. Do we have another shot, though? Okay, now the layout has changed, so things are maybe a little bit better. So now we have, yeah, let's go with this guy. You have a 49% chance there. Could you fire a shredder rocket in and hit both of these dudes? Yes. Okay, so let's do that. And this means that now Fizzlebeef could actually kill both of them, I think, with 1 hit. And then we just got to kill the other one, and that should be easy enough. Okay, so Fizzlebeef, can you just launch a grenade from here that would actually hit them? Ooh, this is looking a little sketchy. He can still move after he still use the grenade after he moves, so I think it should be reasonably okay for us to do what we got going on here. I hope I'm not making an awful mistake. So it does do 4 damage, and they've already been shredded, so I guarantee that I am not misreading this one. And yeah, okay, so it actually does 5. I might be misreading it, but I'm not misreading it in the way that would be, you know, to the detriment of all mankind, as Dr. Shen would say. What a drama queen, right? Anyway, 2 times 100% chance to kill the sectoid commander. That was pretty good. She might want to aim at him next time if she wants to do that. That was pretty good. It certainly could have gone a lot worse. 14 aliens killed, 14 brain cells lost. That's actually probably a very insignificant fraction of most people, but not for me. And we did get our mech trooper upgraded, so she can get the life regen or expanded storage. And I'm gonna give her expanded storage because I already used life regen on Roll Fizzlebeef. This gives her more restorative mist and also increased primary weapon ammo, which is pretty important. So it sucks that our sergeant support didn't get improved there. But whatever, we're gonna go to the gray market, and I'm gonna talk over Dr. Valen, and we're gonna sell everything that's damaged. And was there another thing that was damaged in there? Doesn't appear so. I think we can sell alien surgery. Yeah. Is there anything else that's like that has no benefit for? I guess we can sell all of our Exalt stuff. And in doing so, we'll make 150. Well, most of that came from the alien surgery. Anyway, what do we have going on here? Ship transfer to Asia, followed by 2 satellites. Oh, are you kidding me? XL sabotage has drained 55 credits from our cash reserves. Alright, we'll do a covert operation. Why don't we send, I'm trying to upgrade our assaults as well as our, that's a great looking pistol, by the way. But I'm trying to upgrade our assault as well as our support. Sure, we'll send Jill Fisher out on this mission. That might be an easy way for her to get some very easy experience. So I'm waiting for the ship transfer and the satellites. Those have finished. That's very important, actually. As a result of that, if I go to the situation room and launch satellites... Ooh, Russia's already jacked up. So we'll make France feel a lot better. And is there any place we could also get full benefit? Not even close. We're not even close to all of Asia. We might as well launch one over Japan. Everything else looks fairly good. And we can still build 2 more satellites, actually. We only have 5 more to have the entire world covered. One of them got shot down, but that's okay. So, we'll just wait and see when the next mission comes up, I guess, and that'll be when we end the episode. This is the hyperwave beacon? If so, I'll let them talk.
What did you do? Shut it down!
Do not touch anything! This could be what we've been waiting for.
It's ripping itself apart! Shut it down, now! It could destroy the whole base!
Nine! Give it time. For once, trust me.
What's it doing now?
It's working.
Sir, new data is inbound from the hyperwave uplink.
This gamble seems
Alright,
to
so I would say that the
endanger the lives of
hyperwave relay has
those
worked.
to
New
satisfy
objective,
the
intercept the
doctor's
Overseer
curiosity.
UFO, assault the crashed UFO
If we hadn't pushed on,
Overseer.
there's no way we would have
Do
gotten
we
this
have
information.
a firestorm? We do. Let's see if we can shoot this down. Come on, Demon 1 Fusion Lance. This is the first time I've ever launched one of these firestorms in combat in this series. It would be real nice if it actually worked. Pretty sweet. VTOL jet. I have faith in this, actually. If not, obviously, like if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to build one hell of a firestorm in order to take out the enemy. Obviously, we'll get our dodge uplink up here. We're gonna get the next 2 hits will guaranteed miss us. Yeah, that was amazing. All right, so we can go to the Sky Ranger here, and we can see what they've got: ethereals, muton elites, sectopods, drones, heavy floaters. Holy shit. Absolutely, we will send a Sky Ranger. But for now, that's going to do it for this episode. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Of course, if you did, I would like to reiterate the support you guys have shown this series so far has been incredible. If you want to continue showing your support, click the like button because it does help out a lot. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more daily XCOM Enemy Within. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. This is a very important mission. Thanks for watching.